Welcome to another unboxing of the Razer Deathadder Hyperspeed. Now this mouse is endorsed by a lot of creators, okay, on YouTube and like streamers, Twitch streamers and stuff like that. But let's just get right into it, okay? Let's just open this up and see the reality. So I take Long John here, a pretty big knife against a small box, which does not really help the opening the box, but after a bit of struggle we got it open. So now we're just gonna take the smaller box outside of the larger box, I guess. So yeah, the box has a manual inside which nobody is gonna read, so we just put it back inside and just put it to the side. Next, this has a battery in it which is encased in like one of the best encasements I've ever seen. It took me a solid long time to open up this battery after I gave up. I'd even try opening it, and then I take out the mouse, and the mouse is pretty lightweight. That's my first impression. It's pretty light. I didn't expect it. And then I find out you have to take the mouse out in order to take the battery out. So the battery is some Energizer battery, okay? But yeah, so let's open up the mouse itself. So I tried to conserve the Razer sticker on the Razer mouse, and we have the mouse open. So the first impressions is that I tried to grip it in my hand, and it's sort of a loose grip mouse, but it's pretty good design, I would say. But yeah, you can open up the back. I realized that because there's sort of a divot. But yeah, and now I'm like, why does it have two battery slots and only one battery? And then I looked at the box or something and it said, oh, it can put two batteries, it lasts longer or something. But we're just gonna put in one battery, the battery that they gave us. And then now it also has these switches which let you change it from Bluetooth to the USB stick that's also included that I forgot to mention. I'll just pop it up on the screen right now. And yeah, basically another problem is when you try to pop the back panel back, it sort of gets stuck and you can't click the mouse buttons, but you have to re-put it back. So I was just doing that. And yeah, so this is basically the Razer Deathadder. And there's some more things after I had this attack on myself. The front, it looks pretty nice, okay? And the bottom, it has a pretty decent sensor, I would say. And as you can see, there's a switch to switch it from Bluetooth to 2.4 megahertz from the USB. But it also has some nice paddings on the side, which I guess make it glide faster. But yeah, it also has two side buttons, and the overall design is quite ergonomic, okay, if you ask me. And it also has the Razer logo. And back to the two side buttons. So the two side buttons are pretty nicely placed, and it also has two DPI buttons, which you can probably bind to something else using the software. The scroll wheel is also pretty. I would say it's pretty nice. The scroll wheel, it feels pretty high quality and stuff. But overall, the mouse's quality, I don't think it feels that good compared to the price point. It feels like it's made out of some cheap plastic. But yeah, so this was the divot I was talking about and how to open it. But yeah. Overall, when compared to my normal mouse that I use, which is the G502 Hero, the G502 Hero is much more it fits in the palm of my hand, and it's much more heavier, which I like. But yeah, and it has more buttons that I can use for shortcuts. But overall, I still prefer the G502 Hero. I just bought this mouse because I needed something wireless for my MacBook. But yeah, so basically, right, this I would just prefer. It's a cheap mouse, Razer Deathadder. You could probably get it on a budget. So if you're looking for something cheap that's wireless, I'd say you could go for the Razer Deathadder. But there are better options out there. If you're looking for something for gaming, if you like the looser fit on your hand, I guess you could go for the Razer Deathadder. But I like having the mouse fully in my hand. So I bought the G502. But yeah, that's basically it. Peace.